As mentioned before, the lower run makes a better quality ice cream as it will have richer mouthfeel. However, a good ice cream cannot be made without any overrun, as overrun does play an important role in creating an ice cream. Without air added, ice cream will be a frozen block like an ice cube. This will make the ice cream difficult or impossible to scoop or eat with a spoon, and will also give it a very icy texture that will probably not taste very good. So, to sum up the points, adding air to ice cream is necessary, but too much of air will screw up the texture of your ice cream. Thus, you need to be smart in balancing the budget and the texture of your ice cream. So, we are done with the principle of a run in ice cream. The next physics application we will look into it is the adding of emulsifier and stabilizer into the ice cream. Fats do not dissolve in water naturally, but we need this to be happen during ice cream making to ensure the fat globules can spread throughout in water phase. When fat globules disperse in water, this is known as oil in water emulsion. In order to make this happen, we will need emulsifier which will help in emulsion formation and short-term stabilization. An emulsifier always comes with a hydrophilic side which water can attach on it and hydrophobic side which fats and oil can bind on it. After the emulsion form, however, the emulsion is not stable forever. It tends to separate over time and hence we will need stabilizer which supply long-term emulsion stability. The emulsifier works by reducing the surface tension between two immiscible phases, which are fat globules and water. The presence of both polar and nonpolar tails allow them to orient at the fat and water interface and lower down the interfacial energy, which will eventually lead to the stability of fats to dissolve in water, and thus the ice cream will have creamier texture. Next, adding the stabilizer plays a significant role in achieving the smooth texture of ice cream. The smoothness of ice cream is strongly depending on the forming and the size of ice crystal. Ice crystal will form when there is free water during the storage of ice cream. Even an emulsifier can keep the water molecules away from each other through mixing with fat globules. The water molecule tends to migrate away from the fat globule side and move toward other molecules over time. This will lead to the accumulation of free water in ice cream, and the free water can contribute to the nucleation of ice crystal. Ice crystals is undesirable as it will give coarsening effect and the icy texture on ice cream. Therefore, we need stabilizer in our ice cream. The stabilizers are a group of compounds, usually polysaccharides, that are responsible for adding viscosity to the unfrozen portion of the water and thus holding this water so that it cannot migrate within the product. The increasing of viscosity of the water can limit the mobility of water in the unfrozen phase and thus reduce the degree of ice crystal growth. The smaller the ice crystal in the ice cream, the less detectable they are to the tongue, so the smoother of the ice cream.